Hi, how's it going everyone? So today we are playing an elite deck. So you might notice that the footage is kind of old. I created this before the new set has arrived and I wanted to cover the new decks and all the new cards, so I didn't release this in time. Hence I'm releasing it now. And this is an elite deck that, purely focuses on elite. I think the previous one that I created was Poppy Elite, so that was a combination between Poppy and Elite, but this one is just purely focused on this single card we are trying to play here, which is For the Fallen. So whenever you summon an elite, it reduces the cost by 1, and for each ally that died this round, you summon a Dauntless Vanguard. The goal here is to try and use Ruination with For the Fallen. You summon a lot of elites to reduce this to 0, then you cast your Ruination, and then you ruinate the entire board, and then you cast a fresh board of Vanguards for you to kill your opponent, because your opponent has no more creatures he can't block. So this is a very powerful combo. Or without Ruination, you can still use this because you can just go in for the kill. Then if your creatures die, you can just ready again, then use For the Fallen to summon a fresh board full of Vanguards again and again. And then you have other cards as well to kind of like use the Shadow Owl's power to create ephemeral copies of elites so that you can kind of like reduce this to 0. You have your Scribe of Sorrows that can create a ally that died this game. So all of your allies, all of them are like elites. Then you have Stalking Shadows that can create ephemeral copies of your elites. Then the rest are all elites. Citra, Battlesmith. Okay, Battlesmith is not an elite, but it gives your elites buff. And you have Vanguard Defender. Dawn Speakers also help you to give you buff. You can really take advantage of your creatures dying here. I'm not quite sure whether this is very useful or not. I decided to put it in to kind of be experimental a bit to see how much you can buff, because we can't play Bannerman anyway. So not very sure about that. Maybe I would change this to Poppy, but I don't want to flood my 4 costs too much, I mean, I always have an issue where early on, there's not a lot of the middle part is always very stacked for Demacia, so I'm not quite sure about that. Maybe you can change it to Poppy. There's no issues with that. And then you have Green Fang Warden, you have Swift Wing Flight that can create more birds, and these birds are elites, right? Yeah. And then you have Vanguard Squire that whenever you cast an elite, you can reduce the cost by 1. So this is essentially free. And then you have Ardent Tracker as well that also relies on, casting elite to reduce this cost. And then you have Jarvan here just for you to remove your opponent's very big creatures here. And that's the whole goal of this deck. Just cast a lot of elite, flood your board with a lot of cheap creatures, because this really takes advantage of elites, right? It reduces the cost very easily. Casting 4 elite is not an issue here. So this is really how it is. You just need to flood the board. I think this really relies a lot on what I mentioned in the Poppy elite decks, where you are just taking advantage of your ability to refill the board as much as possible. So you just keep fighting, and even though your position is at a disadvantage where your opponent has a bigger creature that can out-trade you, but the goal here is to just try and attack with more creatures than what he can block with, and then you just keep dealing damage 1 bit at a time. I think maybe against decks that can heal themselves, then you are on the losing end, I suppose. But against aggro decks, against decks that are slower, you might be able to win. Yeah, you might be able to win. As far as crafting goes, I would say this is slightly more expensive than the other elite decks, because there's a lot of very expensive cards here. There's a rare card here, there's an epic card. You can remove this. Maybe you can swap it out for something like a Poppy, or even Lucian. Lucian might work as well. I think we are kind of, usually Demacia 2 cost range is kind of a bit weak, so including a Lucian might help a little. Yep. And then you have cards I don't think there's other replacement for Dawn Speakers. Poppy and Lucian, and perhaps, let's see, I don't think there's anything else I can. Maybe this, but this is not very useful here because you can't reliably make him challenger. Yep, so that's that. Perhaps this, but this is quite bad, it's pretty bad. So that is how it is. The rest is quite expensive. So I would suggest that if you have the cards lying around, you can create this deck and try it out. But if you don't have the cards, please just I don't know, use it on other decks instead. Other better decks. This is just a very meme kind of deck where you just have fun trying to play the For the Fallen combo with the Ruination. And that's that. So if you're interested, you can find a deck code in the description below. And I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. As long as we get the right draw, Let's get Ardent Tracker here. Okay, this is fine, I think. This is reasonable. Let's start, shall we?
New recruit reporting in.
Let's go for Vanguard Defender. Oh no, Bellsmith is great.
The finest Demacian steel.
Then we go face here. Oh, it doesn't have a creature? Quite surprised though. I thought usually Pike Rek'Sai has a lot of creatures. Okay, that's fine. So we just out trade him here and we just swing for 4.
I've got just the thing for you.
Oh nice, even better. Now when we drop our Vanguard Defender, we can block against Aspiring Chronomancer. Yeah, that's fine. And too bad he didn't manage to get the LoR card that can grant vulnerability. So our Bellsmith stays alive for a while more. Oh, it's a Rek'Sai. Jeez, it's a Rek'Sai. Dang.
Approaching the battlefront.
One more.
Do my part.
Yeah, actually we are much more aggressive than Lurk.
I'll do my best.
Aggressive in terms of bot advantage. I mean, I don't think he had a good draw, that's why. Actually now we can just... Oh my god, this is so cool. Not bad. You can just block here.
Won't back down.
The good thing about this new card, right, Swiftwing Flight, is that we can go turbo, and we can reduce this kind of cards very easily, like Ardent Tracker and For the Fallen. Because we can summon one Swiftwing and we have like we can get more elites from here. And this is probably the best one to reduce because it summons two copies, right? So it reduces this by 2. Even though it's 1 cost, it just dies to any kind of elite cards. Like no, it just dies to any kind of like ice shards or AoE. Which is not the best, but I think this is still fine. I think we win here. He needs to drop creatures. So let's just block here.
Stand strong. A noble end.
One way to test them out.
Yeah, and we get a buff as well. We won. Okay, let's hope that we can rush him down before he kills us with his stuns. And the good thing is that we have the attack token, so we are attacking on turn 3. And we can get a very strong turn 3 because we have Bellsmith and Green Fang. Okay, nice. So we'll just take the damage there.
Sturdy blades, custom made.
That awaits out.
Okay. Let's pass, shall we? Green Fang Warden. And it's good that we are drawing these 3 cards that reduces the cost whenever we summon an elite. So we're gonna get a lot of value from it. And we have a lot of cheap elites as well, which is perfect for our current game plan. To try and rush him down and establish superior board advantage. Oh, he's gonna stun me. Okay, that's fine. At least he wasted 1 stun, that's a good thing for us. We'll take damage here. Drop this.
Approaching the battlefront.
I think we'll bank the mana here. So that we can use it for our Relentless Pursuit. Yeah. So this should go down to... This is 2 costs, right? So this should go down to 3 costs. Oh, that's tempting.
If I didn't forge it, you won't want it.
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. You'll block with this, right? Okay, that's fine.
I'll turn the tide.
Okay. Can we try and relentless pursuit here? Nah, I don't think it's a good deal actually. And go with a
Sleep is for the guiltless.
Teacher or Club Fuse first.
Reporting it.
Ardent Tracker and our Dawn Speakers. Because it's gonna cut down my Battlesmith, right? Let's try and end the game next turn, if possible.
Some things never die.
Today I uphold my oath.
Yeah, he has to cut down my Battlesmith here. I suppose he doesn't have it. I thought he would have a stun that can cut down my Battlesmith. I mean, if that's the case, we are in a good spot, isn't it? Okay. Okay. He must be taking... Let's just see what he does. Oh. Friends, it's fascinating. This is interesting. Oh, we can go for double stun. Let's go for this. Okay, not go for double stun, go for double rally. Sorry. Come on, thinking about stuns, you know. He's gonna stun this for sure. Yeah, it's gonna ruin our plan. So instead of stunning our Battlesmith, he decides to stun this.
Underestimate. I dare you.
Okay.
I've got just the thing for you.
Let's just attack here, like this.
Your attack is obvious.
Okay, that's fine.
Here's our chance.
My story ends.
Okay, let's flood our board with For the Fallen. Yeah, this is kind of wasting our spot, isn't it? But it's fine. There's nothing you can do, right? Let's protect the strongest one. Oh, we won. Yeah, I guess he just got too tired of waiting. I think we should get some elites instead. Good ones. Oh well. Any elite would be great here. Such a weird... Okay. This is a weird situation here. We have Battlesmith, we have a big elite, but we don't have the smaller ones.
The finest Demacian steel.
Let's go face here. Do we need to go face? Nah, it's fine.
Shurima, your emperor has returned. It's dangerous out there. Take this.
Just block here.
Not fighting.
Then I will drop my Green Fang Warden.
Shurima's name.
So we get a double buff for our Green Fang Warden. Oh great.
We protect these woods as they protect us.
Nice. It's always good to get some double buffs.
We love it when they run. I'll write my own story.
Now that our Ardent Tracker has become 4 cost, that's pretty good. Okay.
Before they order.
I'll do my best.
He's not going to sacrifice his creatures here.
Dead meat.
Okay, that's odd. I thought he would not sacrifice it because he needs it to kill this, right? Yeah, that's fine. Because I was hoping that I can summon Scribe of Sorrows to get some sort of to get Battlesmith back. That's fine. I'm not very concerned about that. Ooh, okay, so he's gonna use his predict to take my Battlesmith. But it's fine. I'll just go with this. 5/7 Ardent Tracker.
See what I've learned?
It's fine. Don't really care about that. And block here. And then we can drop our Scribe of Sorrows here. Hopefully we get something good out of this. Or we can go for double. This is not too bad.
What do you see, boy? Pride was my end, as it will be yours. Lives are at stake.
Yeah, this is a good one. And the fact that if Battlesmith dies, right, when we drop Scout of Sorrows, there's a good chance that we can get something. There's a higher chance we can get Battlesmith back because one Battlesmith died and another one creature died, right? I forgot what was it that died. Yeah, I can't remember.
Don't touch it. Foolish.
Okay, let's attack here. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Sedition. Okay, one more round.
Real battle.
Yeah. Let's just drop our Dawn Speakers here so that our creatures can get buffs. I mean, Battlesmith is gonna die, right?
Serve the emperor once more. Let it help you remember who you once were.
Nice.
Cut them down. Face your end.
Okay. So that dies.
Stand down.
Drop our Dawn Speakers.
Strength of our convictions.
Oh, we have lethal already. Let's just attack here. Yeah, this is lethal, right? Not bad, not bad.